Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big James with G and Invasion, invading your airways. And today I'm having a little non-spoiler review about John Wick 3. I went to go see it yesterday, and I'm just going to give you what I think and my takes on it without spoiling anything, or maybe even just a tad bit. But trust me, it's not going to be a lot of spoilers, guys. So, first thing is that is the last one apparently out of a three-part series. And this one is John Wick 3. This movie, I give this movie like a 9.5 out of 10. We're just going to go off and give you the ratings right off the back, okay? Um, to say that this movie is based in realism, this movie is everything fantasy that I could think of. If I had to describe John Wick 3, especially after seeing this movie in two words, is Punisher and Batman. Um, all throughout the movie, you see John Wick at any point in time, like the Punisher, shooting bullets, and if bullets are being shot, he's always at the ready, just like the Punisher. Like, this man is war torn. But at the same token, if this man has prep time, like Batman, this man can just decimate an entire army or at least a small battalion or something like that. This movie was really good, really enjoyable. This movie was over 2 hours long, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I was just absorbing everything. Every fight scene was wonderful. The dialogue was interesting. Everything actually pointed together. Some of the interactions were very interesting. Uh, it's very hard for me to actually pick a lot of series where there's a trilogy that's really good or a supposed trilogy, but this is Keanu Reeves' second three-part trilogy that I know of. Would have to go back into my memory banks to try to find it, but I love the Matrix three-part trilogy. It was beautifully done, nicely mastered. I love the whole post-apocalyptic futuristic. This one, modern day or slightly more advanced level, assassins everywhere combat, present day type of thing. Like, this movie just speaks volumes, and this is the third one. Now, the one thing I do know is that this movie was based off of a real person or something like that, or a real event, but then they made it into a comic book. Um, this movie, since the first one, was always about bullets. We always talked about bullets, bullets, bullets. But they did add more than just bullets in this movie this time, which I was actually surprised about. Not going to spoil it. You'll find out what it is when you actually go see the movie. Now, they did do something different, though, which was, in the first two movies, it was all about John Wick. And for the most part, it still is. But, it was about Baba Yaga and what he did with the pencil, the F pencil, you know what I'm saying? And then they showcased it in part two. But in this one, they actually introduced some new characters that you never seen before that showed that they had skills similar to it, kind of like uh crap, what's his name? Can't remember the guy from part two. The black guy. He's the rapper. I just can't think of his name at the moment, but he actually. Oh, is it Common? It might be Common, but his skills was kind of on par. But for whatever reason, they always give John Wick the edge out for almost every battle, which that's where the comic book, the superhero lore or anti-hero type of thing come in. Um, so one of them that I was actually intrigued by was Halle Berry's character. Really good, really skillful in definitely a different way. I think in a one-on-one fight, John Wick is technically stronger, but if you had to go by a lot of different tactics, it's just what Halle Berry's character brought in. It kind of makes it even, but like I said, go see the movie. The other one is actually Winston. If everybody remembers Winston, he the concierge, the host. I love his character as well. The owner of the concierge definitely has some good parts to it. They did introduce one other person in there who kind of gave me the Vegeta vibe in the movie as well. Like I said, I know I'm throwing out a lot of different references and puns and everything else, and it's like, what does Goku have to do with this? What does Batman and Punisher? Trust me, if you can tie it in the way I was able to tie it in, it becomes way more enjoyable. It becomes funny. Combat is really good, especially the hand-to-hand stuff like the last two John Wick movies. Still have an excessive amount of bullets. I don't even want to know the bullet count this time because it's not just coming from him now. That's just dumb. But I'm not going to go too much into it. This is my little review. Like I said, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. The little gripes or whatever that I have in it is more so just because there are certain parts in the movie. Well, first of all, it's the excessive bullets. We seen it in John Wick 1. We seen it in John Wick 2. You know, 2 bullets at the most. John Wick will shoot somebody in the heart, shoot somebody in the head. Do you have to shoot somebody 5 more times in the head? I mean, it makes the movie feel like the movie Kick-Ass, where it's kind of like there's excessive violence, even though it's supposed to be like real life superheroes, like who don't have superpowers. They're just a lot of Halloween party vigilantes or whatever else trying to do superhero feats, just on a more violent scale. But besides that, there's some parts in the movie where I was like, where's the snipers? You know, it's an assassination on John Wick. I mean, I guess that would have made it too easy. But at the same point, there are a lot of things in this movie where it felt like I see blind spots, but it doesn't happen. I see a lot of wait time in an active area. I see some wait time. Not all the time. It's like very slight ones, but it's kind of like those slight ones that are the ones that, you know, that you'll get hit during that time frame. But again, it didn't happen. Movie magic or whatever it is. But still a really good movie. A+ movie. Keanu Reeves did it right. Now, the one thing I will say is that there are cliffhangers. I'm not going to tell you where in the movie, but there are. I'm going to leave it like that, leave it very vague, so that this way when I actually do a spoiler review movie for it, I'm trying to wait for the rest of my GN Invasion crew to go see it, because we always go see it at different time frames, that we can actually go spoilerific on it. Hopefully, y'all out there in YouTube land can actually see it as well, and y'all can give us your comments, your feedback, how y'all liked it and everything else. But with that being said, we're going to rebuttal that one more time. Hopefully you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Leave comments down below. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. And we'll see y'all next time, alright? This is James from GN Invasion signing off. Until then, invading your airways. Peace, guys.